I think I've got myself a new look. Not bad. Not bad at all.
This is an excellent shield, Sullivan. Good.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good. It needs a touch of grandeur. Something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear? Did he not wield it at Ulkerthorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield. This is an excellent shield, sir. Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
He's in that cave. Seems obvious.
This must be the cave Billy mentioned. Who would live here?
Right. But he's not here. Unless he's in there. I didn't notice that. We're not in Jotunheim anymore, so I don't think that was an illusion. Yeah, I do wonder who chooses to live in a place like this. Like, surely if you lived in a place like this, it wouldn't be a choice. How far inside is he living? Oh, hello.
You are a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you are a master
It is
craftsman.
true, he is.
I seek an etching on the shield to
Unfortunately.
celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones.
Infinity Stones?
Possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Build a stack of cairn stones. Right. Have I got to do much? I'm glad I didn't fall over.
Heart is not yet steady.
How could it be? such a time.
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
Who are you? A friend of Hemminger's? Or a man exiled by his order?
It does not matter who I was. I am nameless now. I am no...
The man with no name.
You have not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
Good question.
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
Any of those answers have been a good answer, to be fair.
9 lines, the right half.
It's not often you see where every answer is a good one.
Future entwine. Is this what you desire?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Billy to decide.
Lily has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger will be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Billy has found his spear.
With Hemminger Jarl gone, can Willy hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
You are the wolf-kissed one, the raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Follow? But you're sitting... Okay, I was going to say, what do you mean follow? You're just sitting down. Put my hood on.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods, and bid them welcome our beloved Hemminger Jarl with ale and open arms.
Following us, like sheep. Makes sense. Hello sheep, how you doing?
You have the gift of foresight.
You're a bit faster than me at walking,
You
jeez.
argue what is to come.
No,
I
you don't.
see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often.
I didn't
Yet
realize
too
you could
often
increase your
left
lives as
more
well.
burdens
I did you
than
just
we
realize that? So now I got 4 extra lives instead of 1.
Future of his clan.
That would have been nice
Who
against the
would be
wolf,
Jarl?
if I knew.
Speak less.
As if I played
Our
most of the
words
game
draw
without knowing
foul
that.
spirits to dog us.
As you wish.
Wait, you can increase your life? Oh. I am so thick.
Volva,
Your heart is restless, your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Billy and Trukvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
Okay. The sleeping Jötun. Meditate at its peak. I'm assuming by peak you mean there, right? I don't know which side. I could double check.
Go, Sudan.
There. It seems like it's logical. I don't know if it is. You know, I've never played Assassin's Creed before this game, but this costume looks very Assassin's Creed. I'm not even an Assassin's Creed player to know this.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind. Till my own.
Okay, this is different. Usually it just time lapses when you meditate. Now we're seeing a vision.
Hemingway Jarl, is it truly you?
Apparently so.
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
I could not give you any more counsel in life, Afor. So too in death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We are only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my faith, then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it.
What?
This is not how I remember you.
Damn it.
You left me too soon, Hemingway Jarl. Your Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do.
Where are you, buddy?
You did, Hemingway Jarl. You did.
Where is he?
You pushed me, Hemingway. I never intended this.
I didn't think there'd be a boss fight in a vision.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
I know it's not really a vision. Obviously these aren't necessarily
You old
visions, but I
fox.
call them visions.
Was that the point of riling me up?
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall, and I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
And apparently, either choice is fine. I think I just go with his son. I just think it'd be a good idea. Yes, sir. That's beautiful there. Visuals, very nice. Looked even better when I saw it because I saw it in 4K, but still. Not to flex or anything.
This is an outrage! Our throne...
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Turkey. I will do what I can to calm things.
That Saxon did what? How dare he insult our culture? He's a dead man if I ever get my hands on him.
Help! Fire! Save my Vodite burns!
Shit! Shit!
Wait, what was I carrying all this time? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Oh, okay, that's what I was meant to get. I thought I was carrying a person this whole time.
This is your Voda. I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes. A most potent drink. Distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
Come out, you dung!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I will speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Come out, you dung-eating rat! Get that stain out here now!
What do they mean, find the key? The key's inside. Actually, you know what? There we go.
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me
I'm trying to get
be.
that key.
I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own, before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out. You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now!
Hello, people.
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Hemminger was never one to weep over a bit of rain. Neither should you.
He insulted our noble dead!
Hemminger would laugh at the very idea.
He probably would. It seems like he would.
Saint flee, warrior, flee! Loki's horde lays waste here.
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws, save me from their wrath! Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Order seems to have been restored. Now to trick me. Let him know. I've calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trugvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunnema about this.
Did you consult the Volva?
Yes, I think.
And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself. Do you think there's a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Trygvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Trygvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other. Does the world need such useless, dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this Shire for your own. It is not my place. Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties. Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire, a man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them, but he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Trygvi, sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind, almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
Bit harsh.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission, only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Trygvi, and not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? Was
He
your
would.
vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Alright then. What happens now?
Eivor,
Sunniva,
pigs were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
ah, stick. He should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with pigs.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstek was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back. His children, and again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I
She's
would have
running
done the
too
same.
slow, you know.
For any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengur.
You could have used
That
horses.
is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charge after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
They will attack on sight here. Show me what lies ahead.
Just kick him in the balls. Out of here. I'm glad it wasn't one of those rescue situations. Like it was, but it wasn't held captive. Like he was already fighting and you had to join him.
Stop, Billy.
Definitely prefer
They're
that.
gone. It is done.
Bah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Come on. Come on then, mate. Let's go. What's this guy doing? What's he? As if the guy got attacked by a snake as well. That's funny. Come on, buddy. But the exit's that way, mate. Where's he going? We just... Out of here, mate. Got my big axe now. Yeah, couldn't escape that, could you, mate? Come on, mate. Where are we going? Seems like we're actually going somewhere for once. Now what? Oh, but this thing just doesn't talk anymore as well. Why don't you big mouth, bruv?
Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
No? Oh, I ate the wrong plant, apparently.
Ah, my Thor's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Apparently you can get Thor's hammer in this game. And also Excalibur as well. King Arthur's sword.
Remember the island north of
Need to find out how to get them.
I do.
That would be
The
cool.
crew trained as berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
And then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you'd been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Slipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be?
You can do both.
Hey, what is that for?
That didn't even sound like a slap,
You
to be
have
honest.
friends, Billy. What about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Of course, I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arstick.
A chicken draugr. Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda, too. A warder infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been good. Fun, even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Good friends.
No, I never dwell on our past that way. I find it slows me down to crawl. And I'm not made for crawling. I think I'll turn in. Long day ahead.
Okay. Hello, George. How long you been here?
Are you going?
Riverdale, great. Yeah, I need to watch the new season.
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Well, we just saw him leave. Am I right to be worried about Slavia Prague?
Yours. This will be the send-off Hemminger deserves. All the funeral preparation.
Knocked out Leicester and Rangers 2 rounds in a row? I don't know.
Hemminger, yo. We're
2
about
games
to
that I
set you
thought
on
they'd
your
lose.
final journey.
I feel like they'd beat us as well. Speak!
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird. Woven into this shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Emina-san.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life, and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
How did he not burn there? There's fire below him.
Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the All Thing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Next Jarl. Does it pass from father to son? Aye, the bird.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger-son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The All Thing will begin shortly.
It's his time.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarldom.
You stand side by side, really, and one of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl.
Yep.
Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
But both seem like good options.
I will.
Good. Now let them know our stink.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You've already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Billy Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There is no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Yes. Indeed. Imagine they gave you a choice that you can say no. That'd be funny.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often. Our stink.
I'm sure I will.
That sounded a bit sinister there. I'm not sure about that. I'm sure I will. Okay, mate, okay. Farewells and legacies. Report to Ranvi. Nottingham Arc
This time I return to
completed.
Good day.
I bring fair tidings, Ranvi. Hemminger Jarl in Snottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He is their Jarl now, and he has pledged to aid us in times of need.
Nottinghamshire is done. So what's next?
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Ranvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Fair enough.
You look well.
And is it right next door as well? Could just, you know.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I guess I'm pretty sure like which one? Hamptonshire, I'm pretty sure is the very last area to do. So I think it's this one then that last area. I think we're getting closer to the end, I think.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father, and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
Oh, the Filke.
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Sigurd.
Shall we then, Eivor? To Norway, and well beyond.
Was he just gonna sit there
Good,
until we
good.
arrived?
Lead on!
Man was like, I'm going to Norway. I will not move anywhere except to Norway.
So strange. It has changed. But it feels unfamiliar.
A few years abroad have shaped us more than all the decades we spent here, brother.
What year did it say that was? I need to look back at that.
Colder than I remember.
Where legends are born. But they've already been born.
Save it for later.
This is Harald's Fairhair's kingdom now. Every peak and fjord. It pains me to say it.
King Harold.
Think it even.
And our father is fool, poor man.
It is a role he chose. He bent easily and broke in half. Do not pity him.
No.
For many moons I could not sleep, always thinking of his betrayal. The horrors I wished upon him. He deserves nothing but shame now.
Put it out of your mind, Sigurd. There's no need to hound the old man.
No. He must taste the same foulness that I taste. He must know what glory he missed by staying here, the lapdog of a conqueror.
You want to speak with him?
Yes. Face to face. I will tell him the truth. What was it Randi said? Our father spends his days in the mead halls, and his nights on barren planks of wood.
That's right.
We'll search the mead halls.
I remember one nearby. A sad hole where men soak their unhappiness.
We should look there.
We come empty-handed. Not even a gift to offer.
Rats don't appreciate gifts. They sniff and lick them, without care.
You are chipper, brother.
Sits there, staring into his...
We should go. Look at him.
Father.
Sigurd? My son, Eivor. By Odin's blessing, come and let me look at you
Stop.
both.
That is far enough.
Blood of Tyr, what happened there? A grievous wound you have. Are you well?
Far better than I look, I assure you.
This calls for a toast. Your journey must have been long and cold. A drink to warm your blood.
We are not here to drink or make merry. only to look upon the rackets of a once great man.
And then what? Make new war against King Harald? Stake a claim on his crown? Is that your wish? To sow more chaos here?
You're absurd, old man. What could possibly interest me in this frozen backwater?
Interest you? You robbed me of my wealth when you left for England. I presume you would do it again.
Not my idea.
You left us
Good
with
point.
nothing when you pledged for King Harald. We took only what we deserved.
I have returned for one reason only. To say goodbye. And to thank you for your colossal failure.
Failure?
As a father, as a king, as a man. For without it, I would not have discovered my true self.
My failure, as you call it. My oath to King Harald was the only sensible path forward for a man in my situation.
What have you done with yourself since? Drink heavily and weep for what might have been?
I have worked hard to broker peace across our land. To spread Harald's message of unity.
I heard you sleep beneath Harald's bed. Always at his beck and call. And that he uses your gaping mouth as a chamber pot.
You make light of my service to a great and powerful man. Is that how you treat those who serve you, Sigurd?
You pathetic worm!
Sigurd, this is not why we came.
Plans change.
As do hearts.
Not this one.
And you, Eivor?
I wish you whatever peace you may find in this new life you have found.
I did not find it, Eivor. I chose it. The only way forward that did not lead to more violence and death and grief. Your father would have understood. He died to avoid a similar fate. To save his family at the cost of his reputation.
No. My father, he was...
He loved you. That is all.
Argon nonsense. I've heard enough.
Sigurd, from the day you were born, I wanted nothing more than to pass on my title, my land, my people, to you. But one year is never like another, and with the passage of time, certain truths appeared, unavoidable. Ours was the last kingdom in Norway to resist Harald's advance. To oppose him would have been our death.
You do not know that. We could have fought back.
We could have, yes, and suffered countless deaths for no other reason than to protect our pride.
We will never know the truth. Because you were too afraid to risk it.
Strong words.
Look after him, Eivor. And if you have the chance, lead him back from the edge of the abyss.
He's my brother, not my dog. Be well, old man, and serve your king with honor.
Yes, we've said our piece.
This sad business is finished. Good riddance. Now we sail for further shores. To my true purpose. To my destiny. To the end of my road.
I will follow you as far as you wish in this world, brother. But if you mean to take us further, I may reconsider.
I do not think you will, Eivor. I think you will marvel at what I have to show you.
What do you have to show me? That's what I want to know.
Still dwelling on your father.
Not at all. I was only reflecting on my visions. Wondering at them. How present they are. Like memories of yesterday.
We We have come a long, long way in search of the hazy vision, Sigurd. Be careful.
Good Eivor. I would not lead you blindly into the unknown. Have faith that what I know is true, and where we go is real.
You should know.
Where are we going?
You are not alone in this. I too have had visions.
Have you? And what did they foretell?
It is hard to say. I've seen Odin leading me into shadows. I've seen spinners weaving wild destinies from pools of blood. I saw the great beast Fenrir, the branches of the world tree, and a man with...
Go on.
Valka warned me of great betrayal. But what form it takes, I cannot say.
I see.
I hold to my oath, Sigurd. You know that. Betrayal is not in my nature.
Of course not. You are a stalwart as a pillar of stone. Come now. My destiny awaits.
Endelig er at gerast!
Let's go. Sail! Catch the wind!
Daughters of Aegir, bless our passage.
Yes. I feel a great calm as we cross these waves.
This ordeal with the Elf King, Alfred. How far have you pushed him? Does he bend? Will he break?
Guthrum's army
Pretty tough guy.
him across Wessex now. With luck, we'll push Alfred into the sea.
Strange how these earthly concerns seem so distant to me.
We've gained so much in England, and we stand to win even more.
The Christians are hardy foes. They see one man above who holds the axe. One man higher than us all. That is a powerful few.
We hold our own axe. We swing it where we may.
The woman, Fulke. In my time with her, as painful as it was, she showed me things. Things so strange and wonderful. I am almost grateful for her treachery.
What she did to you was cruel beyond measure.
It was.
With every snap of the flame, with every scar, the loss of my arm, my visions grew stronger.
Excuse me, sorry.
You can find the good in that, fine. She was as mad as the ocean is wide.
Even the mad ones can offer wisdom.
Is the boat fitting through here?
Was an odd fellow. Now half the known world loves him, and no one believed us when we were young, and we chiseled our plans onto tables in meat holes. Not even my father.
There is the Sigurd I know well. Can we not return to England and finish together what we began?
No, forget all that. The future is forward. A great wealth awaits us.
I'm with you, brother. Until the end.
Sail! Yes! Yes, this feels familiar. Eivor! We will press on! The rest of you, wait here!
We're gonna freeze out here. Then again, we'll probably freeze up there as well. We're walking so casually as well.
Into this kingdom of snow!
Sigurd! Can we not wait for this to pass?
Ah, the sting of ice on skin! Revel in this, Eivor! We walk the footpath of the gods!
To where? More glaciers and deserts of snow?
To glory!
Could we not wait until this tempest quiets down? With a ship, where we have meat and food to warm us?
No! We must confront the omens and honor the gods! They will
I guess
not
people on the
seek
boat
to
will not
find
freeze
you.
then,
We must
judging
go
by
to
that.
them.
We would be poor company, with frozen bones and ice pellets for eyes.
You need not fear the cold, Eivor. Where we are going, the winds and snows cannot touch.
Making some sort of shape.
It's as bitter cold as wind from Niflheim.
Keep steady. It should not be far now.
There's no way this is keeping us warm.
It must be near! I know the shape of these rocks! Yes! We are close!
For the sake of frozen fingers, I hope so.
Yeah, why have we not got gloves? How do we not have any gloves? First of all, it's cold, and second, you're an assassin. Like, surely you'd want to have gloves on.
There. That frozen lake. This must be it. And ahead lies a cavern.
Will you not say where this leads?
You will see soon enough.
Too late to turn back, I fear.
There! The cave! Within hides the sacred gate.
Goinhelia. Right. Good name.
The ice looks fragile. Can you clear it?
Yes. Oh no, it's not that way. Cool. Yeah, I knew that.
My heart races. This is it.
Gods. This door. Have you seen this before? The space above. The Saga stone sat there. It did not?
Long, long ago, yes. Now stand clear. Svach hoi nogvat uns membro trurvondi kvorde solas vras gnokadide sum huchas reisderae chasaunsi.
How did you do this? Where did you learn these words?
In his visions?
My visions are memories of a life once lived. Come.
Oh.
Gods.
So which character did
What
he
is this place?
once live? Was it Harvey's friend? What's his name? The guy whose Fenrir's army chopped off. What's the guy's name again? The guy kept Fenrir locked away. Might be him. I'm only thinking that because he lost an arm, just like Sigurd lost an arm.
This blade will lead us onward. Hoerashi.
Sigurd, I don't know what to say. This is all so strange.
It is strange.
Place, Eivor. This old and sacred place.
Where does it lead?
To the Hall of the Slain and the Golden Fields. To Valhalla.
To where?
This vessel. Was it crafted by dwarves?
It is finely made, that much is true. I doubt Gunnar could hammer a piece any finer.
In this cavern. So deep and humming with magic.
Basically a giant lift.
The old tree. The tree of life.
What is this?
See how proudly she sits. How beautiful she gleams. Here all the roots of life run together.
The Skalds would cry to behold such a sight.
And there is more to come. I swear by all the names of the Old Father, this is only a taste of what I have in store for you. For my visions go further, to Odin's Great Hall. There. Do you feel that? The sacred energies.
I have never seen something so grand.
This shrine is ours. It will open for us. Watch and see for yourself.
How do you know these things? Was all this in your vision?
All this and more.
Be being defeated in a sprinting race. It's unusual in this game.
Yes, it is returning to me now. This ancient shrine is set alight by the sphere of metal. And these shining arms, these branches, they will grant us access to the refuse of the gods, to Valhalla. Are you ready?
What lies beyond all this? Where does this lead?
Take your place at the center there, and you will see.
It's not letting me run.
Sigurd!
Hill you give us. A guest is coming.
Where are we now? What's his hair poking through his clothing? The glitches in this game are funny.
What is this place?
It looks like home. I thought it was Ravensthorpe when I first saw it. Does look a bit different. No, it's not.
To glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of mean, brother.
Drink for strength! Fight for glory!
Eivor, Tyr said you would come. Welcome.
Are you Valka's mother? Swallow.
You have a keen eye, Wolf-Fist.
After all this time, Eivor, we have arrived. Now raise a horn with Freya here and sing a victory song.
Sigurd, what is all this? Your arm has returned, and your vigor as well.
Glory eternal, Eivor. Here we dine in the great hall of the slain, at long last. Oh, I want to scream with joy.
This is all so beautiful. Your visions they were real.
Of course.
The battle hurt blows! Come, Tyr!
To the field! Fight with us!
Go, Eivor. Enjoy the fight. You have earned your place here.
This place is incredible!
Enough with those sword flies. You and I must fight.
The battle we never had.
And hold nothing back, for here we need not fear a thing.
Boss fight?
Spill the eternal blood of Valhalla.
At last, I share the den of infinite battle with a true troll of kings.
You will taste the meal of iron before the day is out. Come on, bull-kissed. Let me cut you a new scar.
You will beg for full pay when I have done it.
Bang. I didn't realize I could do that much damage on it.
Brother! Worry not, Eivor. For we earn no scars here, only battle wisdom. The day is done.
What just happened?
Oh, it's one of those things. You just live in the same day, are you? So, what we're doing.
Lead us to glory, Javi.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Wet my lips with another horn of meat, brother.
Do we have to try and find a way out of this loop or what?
Sigurd, your arm has grown back.
It was never gone, Eivor. Not truly. Nothing is permanent here. I told you. Nothing save the courage and reputation of its warriors.
Are we immortal in this place?
Let us discover that together.
A new day.
Bit to the marrow's bed.
Again, you've lost your arm.
And again it will return.
Father, is that you?
Well,
That cannot have been my father.
I think it was. I thought it'd just be the constant same thing again and again and you have to like find your way out of it, but seems like every time something different happens.
Take your horn. Join the battle cheer.
Dearest skald of war and verse, how do you like this frenzy so far?
It is quite something.
Raise your horn, Eivor. What stops you?
My father, Varin. Have you seen him in this hall?
I have not. Should he be here?
No, he died a coward. Yet by Odin's eye, I swear I've seen him.
Cast aside your cares in Valhalla. Let seeking go. We have earned our joy. The journey is complete.
I saw you, Father. Where are you? Show yourself.
We are proud to serve you, Javi.
Great warriors. Have you seen Varin? Who? Varin. My father. Varin? Father?
Of course he runs off just as you're about to see him.
this fucking arm, I'll beat a man to death with it.
Do you not tire of his injuries?
Never!
Wait. Father?
Don't think he recognizes him. Unless it's just not him.
Eivor, you have a guest.
You should have knocked first.
Nonsense! I brought you someone. Look!
My Eivor! There you are! What a warrior you have made of yourself! I am overfilled with pride. How did you find your way here? You remember our great battle? You remember how we fought, side by side, with your mother and Sigurd and our clans united? We fought, Father, but you did not. You died a coward.
Eivor, enjoy this. Your father has returned. Have you lost all your love for life?
That was not my father. That was a lie.
That was not a lie. That was my gift to you. I have power here, and I can do as I please. You wished to see your father, I made it happen. As easy as breathing.
By Odin's laws, my father is not allowed in this place. I do not wish to see him where he should not be.
Your father died doing what he hoped would save you. He died to protect you, and his clan.
No.
This is the end of our road, Eivor. This is Valhalla, the eternal golden field. Now come. Battle beckons.
Interesting.
How is all this possible?
No one here this time.
How were the slain brought here?
The Valkyries know this. Only them.
No. That cannot be true. None of this feels
Isn't she also
right.
Freya as well?
Do not despair.
I see you said in the group
Eivor.
chat.
Look.
Did you remember the length
Your
this time?
friends are here. Everyone you could ever want is here beside you.
No. They are not real. This place is a lie.
This place can be whatever you wish it to be, Eivor.
I do not want it. Not like this.
You would resign yourself to an empty death?
The ecstasy I feel here is an illusion. I would sooner call like a raven than sing a false song.
Illusion or not, here there is no death, no pain, no loss, no betrayal, not like out there.
You want this? To live inside a lie?
I am an old woman with a broken body. What life I had left was brief, so I bid farewell to my dear Volka, and came here.
I wish you well, Svala. But this is not for me. must find Sigurd.
There it is.
The arm! The arm! Always the fucking arm!
Sigurd, this is an illusion. A trick. Leave with me now, and return to England with me. Our people need us.
No, I am no one in that world. I am somebody here. Powerful, capable, a god. Here I may live forever. Here I cannot die.
Cows die. Family die. You must die. The only thing that never dies is the reputation of the one who's died. In here, you have no reputation. But out there, it's not too late. Every day the same empty war, the same hollow victory, spilling blood that tastes of water and smells of grass. You have known real battle, real glory, but this is not it. You know this. I know you do. Brother, it is time to leave.
Am I destined to follow you everywhere? Till the end of my life? All right. We go.
No, you stay. I do not give you leave to go.
Well then.
Why leave this place? A glory you fought so hard to find. Walk with me. I am humbled to walk with you, Eivor. Your reputation is a song warriors will sing forever. You are the wolf-kissed one, who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back. You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red. You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it. Stand aside. My people need me. I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed. You gave me nothing. It was all me. Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe. You were a fly, buzzing in my ear. How dare you deny me? Everything you believe
An
in
Odin
stirs
boss fight?
before
No.
you.
Don't
Yet
tell me.
You question all. You question the very gods.
Oh, great.
corpse world is nothing but a dream. Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories? Then I am done with dreaming.
Did I watch Richard Carlton game? I have not, no. I couldn't watch the full game yet because I haven't got the code yet to activate membership. I emailed them about it, I need to get it. And then the A4 YouTube channel didn't upload the highlights, so yeah. It is what it is. I'll see it when it's up. Really? Great. Well, I mean, first of all, I had one weapon. Was I meant to lose that? Sigurd just stands there. Could pull me in, mate.
You are a leader of Einherjar. Fight! Fight under my command!
This way, mate.
You are mine. Do not turn away. Why do you flee from the truth?
How'd you get out of this loop? That's what I want to know. I don't know how to get out of this. How did you get out of this? Odin has control of your axe. So what do you suggest I do about that?
Take up your axe. Wield like
That's all I had to do, drop my axe and run. What's on earth?
Take up your axe. Coward of cowards! Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble-down thrall!
The way she was smiling there. It was very strange. It's like a cyberpunk glitch.
Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need?
A purpose?
Everything else.
Everything else, okay. That is not what I expected.
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the Hanged One awakes. Feet upon the ground once more.
Eivor! Be careful! Basim? What is this?
Come closer, Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Basim.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you track us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, Wolf-Kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him!
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead ravens.
Well.
Are you hurt? It is nothing. Go. Kill that background.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son, Eivor. This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Basim.
What on earth?
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you.
Damn it. Okay. It doesn't say what his health is, so it's kind of like very frustrating. Okay.
speak!
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill.
I hate that when you're about to hit someone and they just. How do I avoid that?
Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course.
Yeah.
Rise. My son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense! Like an alehouse drunk!
I can't just hit him because I know he's just gonna counter me straight away. I gotta wait for him to hit me and block him. Counterattack seems to work.
Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here! Be on your guard, Sigurd! Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you!
I guess we're supposed to come this way? Seems like it.
Oathbreaker! You'll die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your
your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here. Not by your hand.
I will leave you here to die, like a rotting fruit on a dying tree. You died once, you will again.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd!
Does he still live? He does. But in darkness.
Good.
That, you know what? That didn't feel like a boss fight, even though it kind of was. You just had to, you know, hurt him enough to stun him.
Been planning this treachery.
I dare not guess. Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. Let me sit a moment. That man's anger, his rage, it had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Paid no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It is a long journey and I am not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I am not the man I was. My time as the Jarl of our clan has run short. You must lead us now.
Do you mean this?
Randvi told me of your bravery, the courage, the wisdom. In my absence, you were a pillar of stone. She admires you.
And I her. But that cannot be the only reason.
When Dar called you out and challenged you to a duel, you let him die with honor, in spite of his betrayal.
He did what he felt was right, and I honored that.
I recall our days in Osenifordshire, our search for the Saka Stone. You disagreed with my orders, but you followed them. You questioned my methods, my aims, but you did not disobey. And when I passed judgment on Holger, you let my sentence lie. Though I knew you disagreed, the look on your face said all. In all my days away, in my fog of confusion,
I made those decisions
you have
by
shown
myself as
great
well.
wisdom and strength. And
Apparently there
leadership.
are like 3 endings in this.
Where you go, Eivor, I will follow. Our clan is yours to lead.
Thank you, brother. I won't let you down.
I wonder what would happen if I didn't give Dag the axe. I didn't interfere in if I did interfere in that
Before we left for England,
in that court hearing. I wonder what would
I saw
happen.
a vision that foretold a betrayal. That I would betray you. I refused to believe it. I would never do such a thing, I told myself. But in the years since, I have robbed you of your dreams. Of England, of Valhalla. If you feel I have wronged you, brother, I will make it right.
We cannot unweave our fates, Eivor. All is laid before us, from the day we are born. To be angry at this would be like wrestling the ocean. A pointless struggle.
We two ragged ravens. What a saga we have inscribed together.
A tale for the ages.
As it was foretold. Well. Who's this? What's going on here?
Bex, I'm coming out.
Oh, we're back here
Steady,
again.
Layla.
That's why we had like only one 2-minute scene earlier
My feed?
from modern
What
day.
the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
They probably could add this
thinking what
part
I'm
of it a bit
thinking?
more, to be fair.
Desmond.
Desmond, what about him?
He was just a bartender before he joined us. Not even a very good one. That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bex. I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
Okay. I was looking for some sort of cave. Assumed it would be nearby.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
What do you mean,
All right,
Jord?
we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
Ah, I see.
Zawahoe nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solas fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz desderehaz. Zohumsi. I'm in.
And remember, do not cut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates, but still protect the Earth.
I hear you. The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's gonna go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van, just the three of us.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
Looks a bit mad.
There you are. You're working overtime. Must have collapsed when the ice melted.
What do I do then?
Whoa, whoa! Steady.
Guess we're supposed to do that.
Pool of water. From all that melted ice.
Can I not climb? I guess I can go there. Okay, that's how I get through.
Don't look down. Don't look down. I think I'm doing the right so far. Why would anyone want to end their life here? Unless they felt it was just beginning. just like the Animus. It's just like the Animus.
So how's this gonna work?
This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it? Something feels off.
Yeah, a bit more than something. This feels like I'm playing Life is Strange again.
Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went, in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always.
Excuse me.
I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last, we rest.
Is that it? Is it done? Basim! Where are you? What is that?
Good question.
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
It's not Basim, is it? Who is that?
Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1.
That's a big number.
As the years passed by, those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading these, searching for a way to finish everything we started so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limiting.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond?
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How? Of course.
Of course?
Fuck! Alright. Find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this.
What about the guy waiting outside?
I hurt. The people I love.
How long is he gonna wait before he realizes he's got to just go?
I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
Okay. I still need to look up the connection between, you know, these past timelines and the modern day. I want to know how it all works. So what, Basim is alive?
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then,
Bex, I had a choice.
So if Basim exists in the modern day, then
You'll wonder where I
who
am.
stops him?
You might wonder if I am.
I'm not sure this game delves into
I
that.
don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
No, you're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now, not hidden ones.
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles.
Is that significant
I'd like to meet William Miles.
in this universe?
Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out.
Right then. Wonder if Basim's been in previous Assassin's Creed games.
It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together.
So we're playing as
A quiet
Basim now.
place to find an end. I almost envy you.
There's something there.
Hello, little fella. Is it wishful thinking to believe this device has a thought interface? Do I really have to use my hands and voice? Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all garbage must be packed out. And please water the plants once a day. Poor little plant. I looked like you not long ago. Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, There's nothing we cannot achieve.
So I guess we take over what Layla was doing as an Eivor, right? That seems like it's what the case is.
The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how much that changes the story.
Steady, Eivor.
Eivor, Sigurd,
Tovi.
welcome home.
You missed a great feast, it seems.
Eivor,
Seems like it.
sit a moment and rest.
Sigurd.
For me.
Gift of the gods, you are back.
Safe and standing tall.
Did you find what you were looking for?
We did. We did. But it was not for us.
What is this?
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
What secrets?
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this. Keep me honest in the times to come.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings.
suppose see it went the other way.
For those who fight, for those who fall, for those who fight and those who fall.
I swear I've heard this song in like somewhere else, not in this game.
For we who fight, for we who fall.
Waterfield arc completed.
Sigurd, Eivor, before you say more, I must tell you something. Randvi and I have ended our marriage.
I am sorry to hear that.
Do not be. We adore one another dearly, but our marriage was not built on love. We were brought together as an act of peace. I was pledged to her well before I knew her. And though we have tried to settle our differences and find love in our faults, it has not worked out. And so we have dissolved our bond. Yet as a clan, we will grow together.
Then I'm glad for you both, and for the rest of us. This place would not be the same without you two.
Nice to see you.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Well, suggested power 340.
Hamptonshire.
What?
The last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
It's the only place to pledge to.
I will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and veil. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of
Not
beasts.
speaking clearly,
and in
mate.
the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. The yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Strange to see Norse and Saxon banners flying side by side. I should fight.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers. Men whose words are only shadows of their thoughts.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word,
Has his
we will
what?
honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
The prophecies of the king. Yeah, I feel like something's definitely going to go wrong. I don't feel like we'll take over Alfred's throne, but
Make it a Saxon pyre!
we'll see.
Leave nothing standing!
And you will feel my axe.
Let vengeance steer your swords!
My axe in your gut, piglet.
Fire flame! Burn it all!
Send 10 to your house.
You leave nothing standing! Fire and flame! Burn it all! Let vengeance steer your swords! Leave nothing standing!
Dane, you will not steal our land.
Let vengeance steer your swords!
Your mark! This is our end now.
Fire and flame!
Out of here, mates.
You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum! Let vengeance steer your swords! Leave nothing standing! You try the other way! Fire and flame! Burn it all!
out of here.
Leave nothing standing!
I got something else to do, mate. I just realised you've got to set fire to the place. I didn't realise that. I was like, why do enemies keep respawning? Ah, there's something else to be done. Okay. Looks nice.
Standing! Strike! For Christ! Let vengeance steer your swords! We have this. Target! Shoot it! With me, brother! I'll kill you! Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
I feel like that mission could have been a lot quicker if I'd known to set fire to those places.
Stand firm, all! Do not lose your nerve! This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road.
Come on, men! Move!
Can't even get my horse. What'd you call this?
Saxons ahead!
Come, sit back, don't sweat!
Follow my lead! I'll take you! Cut down the stragglers! Meet your fate! Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Good egg on you!
sent to their guard. Let us keep moving. More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
The ruins are close. Keep moving.
Keep watch on my back! Die, you neathing!
Cut down the stragglers!
Use them! Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! My thanks. Your luck!
His blood soaks your soil!
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Gonna feed the worms!
Trollhump, man!
Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
Over here. So then what? What now? I was gonna say, I'm like, where am I to go?
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Somer, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
This is the blockade that I actually took down on the way to a mission. Which is why there's no chain there, but
This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards.
I didn't even
can
notice
make
there were
this place
guards
in
here.
moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Anyone else on this side? Apparently not.
I should not be seen in this area.
I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We'll save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
They're all down here then.
That burns!
The way to do this quietly? It doesn't seem like there is. Even though that's what we're tasked to do with.
Go through. Some of your men. Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Got your corpse. What's my lead?
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Pay back the Saxons for the insults they did.
There is a campsite up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Somehow we do that without alerting outside guards. How's that happen then?
Go, Sunan.
through here? No, it's not. It could be. No, it's not. You just need to have the entrance to get under there. I just assumed it would be through that building, but that hasn't been the case.
Disappeared. My God. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Through there, possibly. Need this guy to move, though. It's not bothered any of them that. See what those guys are doing running towards that. I need these two to do that to something, but I don't see anything to shoot. What's that guy doing? Can't do this quietly, can we? Does not seem like it.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
You have my thanks, friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham. I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we we are safely away.
Bleeding tongue.
Where are we going, bruv? Where to go, sir? Give me some of that flour.
We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Well, I think we'll leave it there for now.
Alone inside a crowd, 'cause